We have noticed that industries and industry associations generally try to avoid confronting environmental issues. They are not very comfortable to discuss this issue and kind of admit what is happening around them. So it is a very welcome change that has been initiated by the industry association, and I congratulate you for this. I'm also very pleasantly surprised that there is an environment committee within FAPCCI, and this is something which is a very wonderful initiative. It is going to be a very useful initiative, and I do hope that this committee will serve the interests of the industries and also balance the environmental concerns in a creative and positive way. I would like to take up some of the issues which Venkat Garu and Chaudhary Garu have raised. Basically, the main argument which both of you have presented is that there are certain norms which have been imposed by the government, particularly by the Pollution Control Board, which are not objective in nature. They cannot be justified based on the objective criteria or based on scientific analysis. What I would like to mention briefly is that when government takes any decision, of course, ideally it should be based on 100% scientific facts and objective criteria and analysis. But in practice, decision making is also influenced by a number of other things. And one of the most important parameter which influences decision making is public perception. And unfortunately, the public perception is that industries cause lots of damage to the environment. In fact, you have mentioned briefly about the new geo which has come regarding relocation of industries from inside the outer ring road area to the suburbs, etc. To the best of my knowledge, this government order is driven entirely through public perceptions. There is a feeling, and I have been working in this assignment for the last approximately about 6 months. I myself have seen the kind of resistance that is happening whenever we are trying to establish new industrial parks. Vasant Chaudhary Garu is aware that in Visakhapatnam we are establishing a large SEZ in Achyutapuram, and there is tremendous resistance from all the coastal villages, fishermen villages particularly, because they apprehend pollution. In fact, some of the leading chemicals, petrochemical and other manufacturing players are located there, who will never even consciously or unconsciously try to pollute an area. They are so responsible industries, and they have the wherewithal to install the most modern and most scientific kind of pollution control equipment. But despite all that, we are just not able to convince the local villagers that there will be no pollution at all, everything will be discharged safely, or there will be zero discharge kind of activities. And even till today, we are facing tremendous resistance. There are lots of struggles which industries are facing to set up their units there, and that is true anywhere. In fact, I have been to JETL, I have been to our other industrial parks in our Cherlapalli and Nacharam and all these Balanagar, all our Hyderabad city and surrounding industrial parks. Everywhere we get this kind of a general kind of a complaint, so to say, from the local residents, that the quality of their life has deteriorated because these industries are surrounding them. So it is very important, but at the same time, the role of industries in economic growth cannot be overlooked. It is a fact that today large number of families, their livelihoods depend upon industries. The economic growth and prosperity of the state, of the country depend upon industries, and there is just no way that we can arbitrarily take any decision about industries. So we have to harmonize these two concepts, how to counter the negative perceptions and at the same time encourage industries to thrive and grow. Now, what I would like to present before you is that we have tried this out in the last 1 month. We have tried to make all our industrial parks more environment friendly, so that the perception of people that these industries are completely polluting, they damage the environment, They cause health problems not only to the workers but people surrounding, living in the surrounding areas. To ensure that these kind of negative perceptions are done away with, we have tried out a very novel kind of an initiative. In my opinion, this is the first time an industrial department has taken up a pro-environment kind of an initiative. We tried this out for 1 month, and the results that we have received are very, very encouraging. So in the next few slides, I want to make a brief presentation on what we did, and I am sure that this is something which is doable on a year-round basis. Though we did it for 1 month, but there is no reason to stop doing these things just after a month or after a specified period. These are activities which we want to continue subsequently. Now, if you see this title slide, this program was initiated by APIIC, and that red logo on the right is of a German agency called GIZ, which is partnering APIIC for the last many years in our environmental programs. As you know, June 5th is the World Environment Day, so we decided to start this campaign on June 5th. Normally, such campaigns happen only for one single day. Only on June 5th, some symbolic kind of activities take place. But to create some impact, we decided to have it for a month-long period, and we selected 75 industrial parks. We have, as some of you will be aware, close to 350 industrial parks in the entire state. But we decided to choose 75 industrial parks where in a general perception sense, the environmental conditions are more degraded, relatively more degraded. You will notice, maybe it is not easy to read the last line below my name and my designation. There is a tagline which says, reduce, reuse, recycle and recover. Normally we have talked about 3 R's. But this, in these days, and as Chaudhary also explained, it is also possible to recover lots of important material from. We wanted to promote this concept of 4 R's, and in this month-long campaign, this is what we did. So we basically focused on 5 kinds of activities, brought in lots of experts to interact with the unit management at the factory level. See, what we notice is that people who own the units are by and large learned people, educated people, enlightened people, and of course they know the issues about environment, about pollution and things like that. But people who actually run the factory manager, the workers, the people on the shop floor, many times they are not so sensitized. So even if the top management is highly aware about what needs to be done, what should be avoided, people at the shop floor level don't have that kind of awareness. So we conducted interaction meet with experts at the factory spot. I mean, in the industrial park, people who work there, the managers, the supervisors, they were invited to participate in this interaction meet. And we have also decided that for each of the unit, some kind of an environmental audit will be conducted. How much this study which Chaudhary Garu and Venkat Garu mentioned about, what is the discharge that you cause, and how much of it is treated, how much of it is untreated, what is the pollution load. So every industry will be taught, every unit will be taught under the supervision of these experts how to conduct environmental audit.